There's no one there to help you, gotta go it alone. You woke up this morning and you realize you got no choice.
Okay. Gotta start it the same. Again, I really don't know why I'm doing this. This is so weird. It parallels the first one. I had attempted this once before. I was going to listen to the old After Midnights and comment on why it is I did those particular episodes, or the little postings of it. And I've been hammering on this. I don't want to say stagnant. It's weird. When I made the After Midnights first time around, I thought, well, I feel like I'm doing something. I didn't know what, just I'm doing something. So I have been, okay, I have, since I did the After Midnights, I've written a memoir on my life, and that's published on Amazon. I actually got a local bookstore to carry it. They had a meet and greet for its arrival in the store. That happened during Pride Month. I have bought myself a new keyboard. Been playing a lot. I missed that a lot. I had to leave my old one in South Carolina because I didn't have a place to put it when I moved back, and it was very old, and I knew I wanted to replace it. So I've been playing on that, and I keep thinking, why have I not been pursuing in a way that I was back when I made the original After Midnights? Those, I actually look forward to those every night. I would be at work, I would think about something I wanted to talk about. I'd come home, and I would just open a beer and start talking. I've been thinking about it. Somebody I met through YouTube. I met him in person, so grateful for that. And he mentioned how he appreciated these After Midnights. I loved Art Bell, and I love the radio, and I love that intimate feeling of just listening to someone talk about something. And I kind of want to get back to that. So this is really kind of parallel to the very first one I did. Because when I did that, I didn't intend it to be put anywhere. I just came home and had the means, and I needed to talk and say what I had to say. For all the therapy I've been through and everything I've dealt with and managed and got on top of, and I feel in a much better place than I was 2 years ago. But, and this I don't think will ever change, and I think other guys who been there get this. No matter how much you heal, there's a part of you that can still feel alone in it, because, you know, for all the people who care, I can't say much more than doing fine before they become uncomfortable. So you tend to feel a little alone in the experience still, even, you know, even though you've worked really hard and you've gotten to a good place, you feel alone in a sense. It's only in my group that I go to, not as frequently as I used to, that I know that whatever I say, I am in a place where people will get it, will understand. And I don't feel as alone. I don't know. It's probably why I still keep advocating and pushing. I am putting together a TED Talk, and I intend at some point to present it. It basically gives the framework of why I'm there, which is essentially the story of my life in 18 minutes. It needs to be something done. You know, you look at the news and you hear, when's the last time you've heard anything about male sexual abuse or violence or, male rape, very little. You don't hear it. Nobody is aware of it, and yet statistics warrant it's being lit up and said, hey, this is something important we need to include and address in social attitude. And yet, for some stupid reason, nobody seems to want to. I don't know how other to impress upon people than to give these statistics. 30 million men in this country. 30 million. That's a lot of men who deal with the after effects of sexual violence. Some to varying degrees, how intense, how bad was it, but still, they have to. And the point is, I spent 20 years feeling completely alone, struggling with everything I was dealing with inside. Because nowhere in society, not even in mental health, was there somewhere that said men can be traumatized, men experience sexual abuse and violence and rape. And if that has happened to you, come to us and we will help. Where is that? So I don't think I can stop doing what I'm doing until I see evidence that the media, that the public in general has the awareness enough to say, wait, this is important. These are 30 million good men, capable, competent, loving, supportive, who are struggling to contribute to our beautiful society. So we actually should maybe do something to support, to help. Because if every single man out there, from the ones I've met, who struggle with this, suddenly had that help, that support, they would contribute boatloads to this society. So maybe that's what I had to say tonight. Part of me is just still really pissed that for every effort made so far, it seems to drop into oblivion and nobody makes any change to include men into that place in society that says, you're important to us, and we want to do whatever we can to help you, because we tend to get, that sucks. Hope it goes well for you. I hope the Kardashians are happy because they get a hell of a lot more attention for far less. Anyways. Y'all have a good night.
Got choice, got no choice.